Barely Any Hook in your milk as you're eating your cereal. Barely Any Hook as on your soap as you're like applying it to your body. Barely Any Hook in your traffic drive.
Everybody is a 10, but we keep it 100. It's DDTM, believe in the concept. No matter.
Alright, my name is Barely Any Hook. I go by Barely Any Hook on all platforms, Twitter, IG, YouTube, etc., etc.
Act like you don't want the letter rate. I change you without a J, but you will never get a day. I put my L's by the way. I put my numbers on the plate. I'm with my guys, it's how to skate. That boy put choppers on your face. That boy the way. You just want to see the letter play. You better answer for my time. 7 10 on my mind. If my chest don't fall around.
Barely Any Hook actually, I had a project at some point in time that I was going to drop called the Barely Any Hooks EP. I never put that out. A lot of the creative process that like helped to, I guess, sharpen my pen kind of happened during that time. So I just ended up calling it. There was something about the way the name like rolled off my tongue that I just figured made sense.
I deserve it now today. One last time. Shorty, you don't got my time and day. Losing, I can find a way. I deserve a snack today.
So tell us about this new project that just dropped with Bigfoot. What's it called?
It's called, so the project is called Barely Big Enough. It's 4 tracks, deep, real. I think like the tagline I randomly came up with was 4 tracks, a world of range. And it's 4 very different sounds that like people can get into on their own terms, because you have the opportunity to. I don't typically. This was kind of me stepping out of my pocket for a little bit, because like typically what I do is I like there's a feeling in me that I want to express whatever idea it is in order of how I put the tracks. But this project kind of.
Wait.
It's a pocket where I explore, we have like a high life hop. I call it high life hop.
My time will come, my time will come. I've been on it for so long, getting busy, go. Time to set the city on fire.
How is it working with Bigfoot?
Bigfoot is
synergy, in terms of chemistry.
Bigfoot is amazing. Like it was my first experience like working with a producer on that level. Like actually being able to sit down and really like comb through ideas for the most part, and really like try and have like a music rapport, like a back and forth that like within the writing and the idea creation and the actual production stage for something that would be unique to whoever like listened to it, or just something that, because of how unused to listening to it is, it becomes something that they on a more personal, like individual level, tend to connect to like further than they might with something that maybe they might have more popularly heard on the radio or whatever. It's an experiment in a lot of things. It's a huge self-expression portal, and we give you a bunch of different styles with stories and like content that makes a lot of sense in as little as bite-sized a piece as you can potentially get for this kind of thing.
Back when it's off my album, I'm beginning and my interaction. That's the inflection, that's the impression, Not even half won't be an answer. The inflections, I need no reference. I live with you. I live with me. I live with me. I love myself. I love myself.
It's a huge self-expression portal, and we give you a bunch of different styles with stories and like content that makes a lot of sense in as little as bite-sized a piece as you can potentially get for this kind of thing. So Barely Big Enough, which kind of works in that.
So where can we find the project Barely Big Enough?
I mean, where do you listen to music? Is it Boom Play? Got you. Spotify? We got you. In your bathtub? Till evening, we got you. Where is it? Is that Apple Music? Listen, we took the bite out of the apple. Got you.
Deezer,
we got you. Well, you can spot and find it on Spotify. We got you. It's right there. So Barely Big Enough, all platforms.
thank you.
So, except SoundCloud just yet, but we'll get to you SoundCloud. All the
So tell us your handles and all that.
I feel like you should also know the story. It's very important that you go listen to Took You Long Enough, which is my initial project, which is exclusively on SoundCloud for only one reason. But you should also listen to everything else wherever it's found, like all platforms, and it's on BarelyAnyHook on all platforms. BarelyAnyHook, SoundCloud, BarelyAnyHook, Apple Music, BarelyAnyHook, Spotify, BarelyAnyHook, Twitter, BarelyAnyHook, Instagram, BarelyAnyHook. Coming through your shower head, BarelyAnyHook in your milk as you're eating your cereal, BarelyAnyHook as on your soap as you're like applying it to your body, BarelyAnyHook in your traffic drive, BarelyAnyHook like halfway mid-stroke, BarelyAnyHook, mid-stroke.
Keep it 100, it's double DTM, believe in the concept. No matter how heavy, I'll drop the mic.